Hey guys, let's do a what's in my bag. So this bag is a red bag, a red bag tote bag actually, and it has some really huge handles, one of the reasons I love it. And yeah, so it doesn't have any keychain holders, anything like that, so I had to be a little bit creative with what I had. So firstly, I have this bow, and then I have a pink claw clip. This claw clip, I actually got it from my birthday. It's super cute. It's pink, my favorite color. My best friend got this for me. She knows that my favorite color is pink, and that's what I love about her. And then I have these silver balls. I created this bracelet myself. I didn't like it because of the smell, I think, and also it wasn't my aesthetic, so I decided to add it into my bag, and it fits so perfectly in this bag. And then I also have, like, for the zipper, I have this cutesy dinosaur keychain. Okay, so the bag itself is quite bad. If you're looking for aesthetics, I'd say go for it, but the inside, as you can see, it comes out, and I've only had this bag for like 7 months, and it's a school bag, you know. And if you're like, oh my gosh, maybe you just can handle it, no, it's been like that. Like, I'm one of the person who can like keep a bag as it is, but this one is just bad, guys. If you want to get this bag, I suggest you don't, but it's up to you. I only got this bag because it was cute and I didn't know, but probably next time I'm gonna get a new bag, and I'm gonna make sure that the inside is like not coming out, because I think it's also waterproof, because I've had hectic rainy days and my books have never gotten wet at all. So yeah, so this bag has a huge compartment and then a mini compartment inside. So firstly, I have a filer. I always have a filer because, number one, I do not have a flip file. Don't find it cheap to have a flip file, but I need my papers to be straight, and I always bring a file because it's better than like just putting them straight in a bag, knowing damn well that they're gonna get crushed up. And then I have my math book. I see math every single day of my life. It's no joke that I'm slightly tired of seeing math, but yeah. And I also have English every single day, but it's not in my bag currently. Like, my timetable changes, but I only see English and math every single day of my entire life until I'm like done with high school. And then I have 2 crusty dusty exam pads, especially this one. This one is like, I removed it when I was doing art, so there's like paint on it and it's like torn here, but I have exam pads. Reason being, majority of the time I like always leave my books at home, because number one, you don't learn at school as the way you used to. I always use AI, except for English and math. There I could say we learn, but not English. She usually writes notes and we copy down the notes, and then I use AI to explain the notes to me. So these things are always handy if I don't wanna like carry a heavy bag. Just bring exam pads and I write my work and come home and stick it to the workbook. Unless that's a really strict teacher, I'm just gonna bring the books. And then before I get to my first case, and then I have a reading book, as well as my school diary. It's a must for us to bring a school diary, so I'm not gonna show you because it has my school logo, and I do not want anyone to know which school I go to. But anyways, this is the diary the book. This is a book we are currently reading. Well, I'm reading, but it's Tammy in Trouble. This is for like term 3. I'm bringing a book for term 3 because I know we're going to be reading a lot. And then my pencil case. I've owned this pencil case for probably like grade 6 or grade 7. I'm not really sure. But let's open it up and see. It has like gold detailing in it. It's in like, I would say pink, but some people, I don't know. But I don't know what color is this actually. I'd say it's pink and brown. But the main color that I see is actually pink. So let's open it up. It has a, like, this is actually a bag. Like, you see those type of travel bags where there's a rope and then you have to like, yeah. Like, I don't know what's that bag called. But these are what I have in there. So, in this pencil case. So, firstly, I have 3 markers. I change markers depending on the static I'm feeling every day, but I always bring 3 of each kind. If I were to bring the whole set of markers, I'm promising you it will get lost. Okay. I do not trust kids from my school. Like, I do not trust them at all. And then the second thing is 2 of these highlighters for art. I always bring these 2 highlighters. I hate these highlighters because they like show on the side. And out of both the minor, I don't know what's the called, but I'm just gonna pop up this picture of them here. I would have gotten those markers, but they're not in South Africa. And I got the dupes, but then I realized it was like a pattern thingy. I thought it was them. I didn't read. No, it was actually written in Chinese, so I can't read Chinese, so yeah. And then I have 3 stick notes for different subjects. This one is mainly for natural science, yeah. And then I have a pencil, my pens. So I have like 4 color pens. These are like my main color pens. I don't know what will I do without these color pens. I would love to add orange and dark green. Those are the, and red. Yeah, I'd love to add those to my little pens. I've owned these pens from last year, so they do last, but they jam a lot, so I need new color pens. And then I have a black pen, a black big pen, also a blue one. This is our main pen. I only write this to the teachers who do not like people who write with black pens, and yeah, some teachers don't mind at all. And then I have this black gel pen. This was a gift from one of my church friends. Super duper cute. And then I have my second pencil case. So this is my art pencil case. I bring it when I see art. If I don't see art, I'm never gonna bring this pencil case on my own. We are actually done with everything in this thingy. Wait, last thing is a sharpener. Barely use that sharpener because this pencil is quite durable, as you can see. And then I have in this pencil case, so the compartment, I have colors and a ruler. So colors and a ruler. And then the thingy, I have pencils and paint brushes. Here I have more pencils and paint brushes. So yeah, and sometimes I also bring these markers. Like I have a whole pack. Let me show you. I have a whole pack of them at home. yeah. And then let's move on. We're still in the huge compartment. I have my toiletry bag. Unlike y'all, I minimalizes English, minimalize what I bring in this my toiletry bag, which is why it's super duper small. So I only have 2 pads. I really wish my school would provide us with pads, but probably the school kids will put itchy powder on pads, so I wouldn't trust them, and I'll bring my own anyways. And then I have a scrunchie, and that is all. I only bring a scrunchie just in case if let's say I decided to do a hair tie for my bun and it accidentally breaks. My school does not allow you to have a hair that is flowing, so I would always have a slick back bun or a ponytail. So this is always handy. And then in the last things in my big compartment is this perfume, mainly Arab People's Day or Indian People's Day, yeah. And then I have hand cream. This is hand and body cream. I got this cream thinking, I was like, it was actually like a person was selling this at church, so I was like, let me support them, not thinking it was gonna be a magnificent smell. And it's really, really good for dry skin. So every time after like gym class or in general where I feel like my skin is like dry, I have really, really dry skin, I always put this on and call it a day. And then the last thing in that big compartment is my Mimi Vaseline. I bought this Vaseline once, which was like last year, and I've been refilling it ever since with like a huge Vaseline I have at home. And yeah, then we are moving on to the small compartments. So firstly, I have my pink calculator, I have a power bank, my charging pod, then I have a mascara. I always bring mascara. I have like mascara at home, mascara in my bag, mascara, like I always bring mascara, but majority of the time I do not use it. And then I have my keys. I love the way my keys are decorated. So firstly, we have this, I don't know what it is. Sometimes I think it's an air tag, because one time it fell, then it opened, and then I saw wires. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, it's definitely not an air tag, like maybe it's something. And then I have a mini. I took this picture, I think I was in grade 6 or grade 7, yeah. And then I have my little thingy, I forgot what's the name of this, but then it's written lazy little animals, and it's so cute. It actually came with this, but I just decided to separate them and put this thing here and put this thing in here, because I had a lot of keychains like in here. And then lastly, I have my bus tag and my AirPods, and that is all.